Hi, it's Beth with Wildwind Treasures. It's been a while. You know me in videos. I am working on a painted footstool, and I'm going to show you just a little bit of it, what I do and how I do it. And I'm going to try to do more videos. I keep saying that, don't I? But I don't ever do it. Sorry. I'm going to turn you down where you can see. It's not a very good angle, but I'm not very good at videoing, so if anybody's in my area that can help me, I would love it. This is what the fabric is. It's just your regular upholstered. I've already got the top done. I take my water bottle and I spray it, wet it really, really well. Set this over here, catch the drips. Because this fabric is not really sucking up the water like some fabrics that I've painted have. It kind of is running off of it. And I'm using Modern Trends. I'm trying to use up my Modern Trends paints. I mixed it with a light and a dark gray for like a custom blend. But you just really, really wet your fabric really, really well, because what it does, it basically stains the fabric, and then it just, as it dries, it just sucks the water in to the fabric. This kills my hands. But I don't know any other way to do it, so I just suck it up and get it wet. All right, there we go. That's wet enough. And I use a stiffer bristled brush when I am painting on my fabric. And there's really no technique. You just get the paint on. This is going to take about 4 or 5 coats of paint to completely cover the fabric the way I want it to look. I don't think I've ever painted a piece of furniture yet that is done that I've used less than 4 coats on. So kind of a rule of thumb for me is 4 to 5 coats. And you can really, just coat your fabric with your paint. And as it dries, the top is drying. I don't know if you can see it very well with the light in here, but it is starting to soak in, and the pattern will be showing through much more than it is now when it's totally dry. That's why it takes multiple coats. And I'm such a messy painter, guys. Such a messy painter. I think I've told you that before. And I have this little flappy thing in here that needs to be painted. So I'll hold up one side and wet it. Oops. It keeps spraying after you get done. Put some paint on that. I'm not as worried about this little flappy thing being greatly covered as the top and sides, because you really just barely see just a little bit of it. But still, it needs some paint. And each coat that you put on, you'll use less and less paint. It'll soak in less and less. So I'm hoping this will be enough to do the whole piece. I think it will. And I'm just going to get some paint out of my brush here on this piece. And that is how I paint on fabric. Just a quick, short little video of how I paint on fabric. I'm not going to bore you because I've got to do 2 more sides of it before I'm done with it today. And then I'm going to put primer on a white piece of furniture. I'm going to try to remember to do a video on that if I don't have anybody come in the shop and interrupt me, which is what usually happens. But that's okay. Y'all have a good day. See ya.